Another question on the blog is uh, I'm feeling guilty because I'm now making more money than my parents, and I kind of feel like I've left them in a lower economic system, and I kind of feel guilty that I'm doing it. And their belief system made it where anybody that gets over a certain amount is somehow crooked or something. If you're in this situation, my suggestion is simply take a piece of paper out or a file on your computer and type in all the benefits to your parents of you excelling. Type in all the benefits to them of you making a great living and you going and building your wealth and having a great income. Obviously, you're doing something that they were not willing to do or able to do, that allows you to serve ever greater numbers of people and leverage yourself to make more income. That means you're serving more. And so write down the benefits to them and write down the benefits to society of you doing that. If you write down the benefits to them, you won't feel guilty. Guilt is assuming that whatever you're doing is causing more pain than pleasure, more loss than gain, more negative than positive to someone. If you find out the benefits and add them all up, the guilt is easily transcended. So just write down the benefits of how it will help your parents if you go out and build your wealth. I had a gentleman that was having that problem many years ago. He's making about $40,000 a month in his business. And no matter what he did, he couldn't get past $40,000 a month. Well, we found out by asking some questions, consulting with him because he was plateaued for 3 years. What's going on? Where's this $40,000 mark come from? We found out that that's exactly the mark that his father had reached. And he honored his father and looked up to his father and injected some of the values of his father into his life. And his father basically said, this is an honest living, but anything that goes beyond that is crooked, filthy rich, and had some sort of religious dogma associated with the idea of money as somehow evil. And the second he broke through that, and the second he came to the breakthrough experience that I do, and leveled the playing field on his father and appreciated his father and took the part of his father that he admired and brought it down, the part of his father that he despised and brought it up and leveled the playing field and had reflective awareness, the moment he did, his business went to 200,000 in a month because he liberated the emotional guilt that he had. And we wrote down in that process the benefits to his family and the benefits to all the people he thought he was hurting by building his wealth and bringing income in. So all we're doing is, if we're feeling guilty about it, is because we're assuming that what we're doing is causing more pain and pleasure, more loss and gain, more negative than positive to somebody specifically. Find out who it is. Find out what are the benefits and the advantages and the upsides to what we're doing. And don't think there isn't. There is. Go dig. Go find it. Become conscious of what's unconscious. Level the playing field. Once it's liberated and balanced, you won't feel guilty. Guilt is simply a choice that you've chosen to be unconscious of the benefits of some action you've done. And once you do, you're no longer feeling guilty. You don't have to feel guilty in your life. This is a choice in mind. We go through life and we buy into moral hypocrisies and doctrines that are not necessarily true, and they're not universally true. They're just locally beliefs. And then we get trapped. And moral hypocrisies trap people, and they're the ones that cause the limiting beliefs in our life. So give yourself permission to see the balance of life and know that every action you have has benefits and drawbacks. If you see more drawbacks and benefits, you're going to feel guilty. If you see more benefits and drawbacks, you're going to feel proud and pride or shame. If you balance out, you're going to feel love for yourself and love for the opportunity to be of service to other people. So take the time to find out how it served the people you think it's harmed and liberate yourself from the illusion of incomplete awareness.